welcome back to Planet Zoo. Today we are starting a brand new zoo. This one is Australian animals, essentially. I might have titled it like Outback Zoo or something along those lines, even though realistically speaking, probably not all of these animals are found in the outback. Probably only a couple of them are. I will say I don't know much about the Australian landscape, so we kind of just rolled with a already terrain generated world. I couldn't really decide which animals I wanted to make first, but we ended up doing the dingoes. So I think it turned out pretty awesome. You'll notice at the beginning I haven't really made much of an effort towards these staff buildings. I just kind of plopped them down and got that out of the way, and then I kind of just saved them for the very end. I just wanted to do the exhibits. I didn't want to have to worry about the staff buildings and all of that stuff. I did do guest buildings and guest facilities and stuff. Like, I did decorate those and everything, just not the staff. The zoo has actually ended up like a circle. So all of the staff buildings are in the center of the circle, and I ended up doing a lot of decorating and terraforming, so the staff buildings are almost non-visible, and it's a sandbox zoo, so does it really matter? I mean, it does, because I like things to be finished and completed, but at the same time I wanted to focus on the animal part of it and not the background part of it, essentially. So yeah, this is where we're at. So we'll do the Zingos, and then, like I said, we're just doing an Australian themed zoo. I'm probably just gonna focus on smaller zoos when I can. I'm probably not really gonna do huge, massive zoos. Not until I can get a better computer, video card, or something to make it a little easier, because as we go through the series, you'll notice, like, I think in a few of the videos you actually see me plop the settings lower and then higher and then lower and then higher to kind of gauge what I'm doing. If I'm building and placing a lot of rocks or trees or whatever, I have the graphics down lower, and if I'm showing off what I've built or kind of checking it out and seeing what it is, I raise the graphics back up higher. So I used these red rocks all over the place. I really love this color, and I've never really been able to utilize them in builds before. So I was excited to get to use that, and I wanted to just make this like dried out pond for the dingoes with this cave in the side, and I kind of wanted to do different type of rock formations and kind of just have it different. And I'm getting better at not making it super easy for the animals to climb. Sometimes it's still a little awkward, and we obviously did our paths for the guests, and I kind of wanted the guests to be able to have like an overlook in the actual habitat. I thought that that would be kind of cool, and I know I've done it before in a couple other areas, but it felt like I hadn't really done it in a while, so I ended up doing it actually for several animals. And dingoes, realistically, I don't think you would have an overlook into a dingo habitat, but I thought it would be cool. So yeah, I kind of just smushed in a couple of guest facilities, and some of them are decorated with building type stuff, and some of them are just disguised into the landscape. I just wanted to go with something a little different, and sometimes it's fun to use the rocks and stuff to disguise stuff. Sometimes just relying on the building walls and stuff can be not necessarily easy, because it can be a bit challenging, but I just thought a little cave for the people would be kind of cool. And granted, they're going to the bathroom, so whatever, but so yeah, I did put a lot of work into these habitats and exhibits, and overall I'm really proud of this dingo habitat and how it came out. And obviously, I mean, I've been playing Planet Zoo for just over a year now, so I'm still learning. Like, this is not a game you just magically pick up and figure out instantly. There's always little tips and tricks and things that you can learn as you go, and then you learn some and then you forget about them for a while. And I also really focused on, well, I made sure to add I wanted to play with the guest stands, like for the talking points and stuff. So I wanted to make sure I had a space for that, and I wanted each habitat to really feel like its own unique space. So I added a couple of different color variations of rocks just to kind of break up the red. Added a couple different plant life, some decorations and stuff around the habitat. I'm trying to just remember little stuff, you know? Like I said, I haven't done a whole lot with the Australian stuff in general, so I kind of just went crazy playing with the Australian stuff, which was fun, actually. And those wattle bushes are super awesome for ground cover. You'll see I use those quite a lot in upcoming videos and areas, and just general grass and ground cover. Like, they make up really long grass. So yeah, I hope you enjoy, and as always, the last part of this video, like the last 2 minutes, is just screenshots and videos of the animals in their completed habitat if you wanted to skip ahead. So thank you guys so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.